What up, guys? Knowledge of Health here. I haven't made a video in I think a week or so. Just wanted to hop on and just ramble a bit here on my little drive home. The first thing I'm going to talk about is you got to start to envision the future you want. Say you want a certain job. Say you want like 10,000 followers on YouTube. Say maybe you want to be married or this and that. You got to envision it and just see yourself doing that thing. And be careful not to envision it in a negative way or things going wrong. You got to envision like the best possible scenario and things going right. You got to envision what you want. What we think about is really important. Everything starts with what we think about, and that's the starting point. And then you speak it into existence as well. You got to be really careful not to speak negativity and all that. So just envision it, envision your goals. Pick some goals that are just seemingly a little bit out of reach. You don't want something so insane you know you're not going to hit it, but you do want something that seems like it's pretty hard, almost where you couldn't do it. That way it pushes you, right, to just, you have that goal. Like, you're not going to hit something you're not aiming at, right? So write down that goal, aim at it, and just in practice envisioning it. You know, you might have had a lot of naysayers in your life, maybe a significant other, family members. They could have implanted negative seeds in your mind from a very young age. So we could have some subconscious beliefs that we can't do certain things. So we got to be aware of that, the thoughts that play in our head, and just see yourself at that job you want. See yourself doing what your purpose is, helping tens of thousands of people. All the money is in solving other people's problems. So see yourself just solving other people's problems, right? I'm also gonna say embrace AI. It's just a tool. It can definitely be used for negative, or it can be used for positive. You still got to do the work of working on your communication, working on your people skills, emotional intelligence, whatever it may be. But AI can give us an instant database and help us in certain areas, whether it be a podcast, YouTube channel. It's almost like just infinite education at your fingertips nowadays. So it could really just like, you're the person using the tool, you gotta like guide it, but it could give you little tips on certain things that you're working towards. Maybe you have an investment idea, and like you ask it, hey, what if this scenario happens, what would be a good stock to invest in? Just an example. You could use it for podcasts. I want to talk about such and such. What would be a good way to narrow this topic down into something that a lot of people will listen to? So just some examples, because AI it's going to be huge here in about 10 years. We're going to have self-driving cars. I'm going to say continue to invest in some AI stuff, some microchip stuff, because AI is going to be very huge. It could shake up the whole world in like 10 years. We might not have people even like cashing you out at the grocery store. We might not have people flipping burgers. We might not have Uber drivers anymore in 10 years. Amazon is already investing in the infrastructure to just have total robotics, like 0 workers basically. Like drones can deliver it to you, self-driving cars can deliver it to you, robots in the factories, and they're investing like hundreds of millions of dollars in this. So you got to protect yourself, just to think of the future. And on the other note, there's certain jobs it will create, and it will also it could potentially create cheaper products and all that. So it's a negative and a positive, but there's going to definitely be people that have to oversee the AI, program the AI. I don't know. There's certain jobs it does open up. Certain factories are going to be more efficient, so it's definitely gonna open up some things, but it's definitely good. I would say look into AI, especially if you're younger or whatever, because hey, your job could be replaced in like 10 years. On the other hand, we'll look at what the top companies to invest in, so that if it does blow up like that in 10 years, some of these companies could 10x, maybe more. Maybe I'm sure there's something that could 100x even. So that way you're not left out in the cold. I would just say, don't let just evil people just use that and control everything. It can be used for good. Maybe you use it to calculate a compound where you grow sustainable food, and it can help you like show how to do that. See, like all technology is a tool, right? Whether it be the internet, whether it be, there's just various things, right? Airplane technology. Now think about any sort of technology, even like weaponry. It could be used for good or bad. It all just depends on who's in the hands. Internet, there's tons of bad stuff with it, but it also has opened up tons of good stuff. People spreading the truth, positive messages, and all that. So AI is no different. It's going to open up a lot of evil and a lot of good. So I just want like good people to be utilizing it. You shouldn't be totally afraid of it, but just think about it, because it has the potential in maybe 10 years to change. It's like the next industrial revolution. But on the flip side, there's more opportunities to have a YouTube channel, to have a podcast, to have an online brand. Like those opportunities back in the Industrial Revolution were not there. So like I said, it could open up just your average Joe, no college education whatsoever, to become a millionaire utilizing AI. So hone your communication skills, hone your creativity, hone your critical thinking skills, and then use that as a tool. That's not going to be your main thing. You are the communicator. You are the person with the giftings and the talents and all that. This just can help bring it out. So and yeah, I think that's about all I have today. Yeah, that's my challenge for the week. Keep focusing on the positive. We all have the black dots in our life that we could focus on, the negative things, but my challenge is focus on the positive. Envision good things happen to you in the future. Focus on the good things coming. Really believe there are good things coming for you. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.